Hi guys, I'm Lenka from Happy Heartsy and welcome back to my mini series where I talk about how to crochet for beginners. I already covered topics like where to start with crochet, something about the hooks, something about the yarn, so feel free to see my previous videos. And today I would like to talk about the gauge. Gauge is something that lots of crocheters skip it, don't do it at all, ignore it, and maybe beginners like even me with my personal experience, I was quite intimidated by it. So let's talk about it more. So what's the gauge? Gauge is basically a sample of your crochet, how many stitches and rows you have in a certain size. Most common is 4 inches square. Some patterns they could do, they can do 2 inches, but usually 4 inches is the standard. So the gauge tells you what's your tension, if you're crocheting too loose or too tight, and also if two people would have the same hook size and same yarn, their tension is completely different and they would get totally different number, which is totally okay. And I also remember from my personal story when I wanted to crochet one cardigan for the very first time. There was a gauge, and exactly how I mentioned, I was a little intimidated. I didn't know what it is. I didn't even want to learn that point. I just wanted to start right away. And well, I didn't do the gauge swatch. I just picked some hook, some yarn, and I just did the cardigan. And I was quite surprised that how come it doesn't fit, because it tells me the pattern that it should be for the certain inches of my size, and it didn't fit right. So it was like so many hours of crocheting and then it didn't end up fitting. I mean, I think that if it would be a little bigger it would be better. It kind of fit, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted to. So to check your gauge, it's very simple. You have to make a sample of the same yarn and the hook and the stitch provided in the pattern. If the pattern says that the gauge is within the 4 inches, make the sample a little bit bigger, let's say 5 inches. So you can easily find the stitches within the 4 inches, like inside of the project. So you will simply, like I mentioned, count stitches within the 4 inches, and then you have to count your rows within the 4 inches. If the pattern says 2 inches, then you have to do the 2 inches. That way you will find your tension, and it's completely normal if it's slightly off. So now I'm gonna tell you what to do if your tension is a little bit different than the gauge provided. So if you have more stitches within the 4 inches than the gauge provided, then you try to go with a bigger hook, because your tension is too tight. So with your a bigger hook than recommended, it should lose your stitches. So that way you can find the exact or the similar number of the stitches. When it's otherwise and you have less stitches within the 4 inches, then let's try to go about the hook size down. So then, because your tension is too loose, so your smaller hook will actually make that tension a little bit tighter. So with this, you have to check, you have to make the sample again until you reach the same number of the gauge provided. And now I'm gonna tell you if the gauge is actually needed. And you know what? To be honest, you don't need it. Not always, actually. So if it's something that you don't need the exact size, like let's say blankets, some dishcloth, or even scarves, and you are okay with whatever outcome it will be, then it's okay. You can skip the gauge. You don't have to do it. But there are certain projects like garments, especially garments. It's a must. I know that it's like a controversial topic. Many crocheters don't do it, but do it, because especially of the garments, like the crocheters, the designer, they make for all the sizes, they count the stitches and everything for you, and if you don't follow the recommended, let's say even the hook size or the yarns, and especially that gauge swatch, if you don't do it, then it's a very high chance that it will not fit. So I would highly recommend do that extra step, because I think it's definitely worth it. And it's you do the garment like for hours or anything what needs a specific size, if you really want it, then it would actually save you lots of time. So do that extra step, do that gauge swatch, and then you will know that it will fit and it's gonna be exactly how you want it. Alright guys, so this is everything about gauge today. I hope that you learned something new, and if you'd like to dig in a little bit deeper, I created my crochet starter kit for beginners where all theory is included. So there's everything about the yarn, about the hooks, about the gauge, how to read the patterns, and it's more it's more thorough. So it's not like in my mini series, there's more information, and also practical part is included with my 2 beginner friendly crochet patterns and also cheat sheet. So if you wanna find out more, just click in the link in the description. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something new, and then next video I will be talking about the tension. So that's actually with the gauge very connected, but I also will cover like how to hold the hook, how to hold the yarn, and we're gonna start the practical part finally. So again, thank you so much. Feel free to leave a comment, share, like anything, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crocheting!